Hello everyone, Sam is here from myfirstmagicwave.com. Making this a small video uh, about yesterday trades, and there's a very interesting thing in Euro Yen, my Euro Yen weekly chart, and I want to show you, and you can do the same. Okay, so let's start. Um, this is on yesterday, Monday, on 18th September. Aussie USD, and the only system I use is Magic IB system, which I created, made it, master it. So this is one of the sell. Aussie use came out. Aussie started getting weaker, and this is the result for that. A small trade. This one, Euro Aussie again. Aussie weakness. Aussie went up, and right from this very strong support 48.78 straight to the next level 49.99, like 49.94, 49.99, I forgot. Also yesterday, okay, that's more than 100 pip. And this is the interesting one. Target is 33.80 euro yen, and basically it went up and then it hit the target. I'll show you the chart in a minute. Okay, but watch this. Okay, this is the chart. This is the next chart that it went, 33.80. Instead of that, it went up all the way to 34.14 and hit that and then dropped. So I'm going to show you the chart where these numbers are. Okay, and why my target was 33.80. I mean, the thing that I want to show you is that trading is only by planning, and if you just want to buy, sell, and not knowing what to do and what are you doing and where the price is going to go, what is the target, what is the resistance and support in coming in between, then it's going to be very difficult. Okay, so you need to learn a little bit, these things are easy if you learn step by step. If you want to start learning in randomly, it's going to take years and years, like me. Okay, it took me 7 years to learn the whole market and master the market. Because there was nobody to teach me. Anyway, so let's take a look why I was going long in Euro Yen, first of all, right? So I'm going to show you this chart here. This is I made in April 24. Okay, I made the chart all the time, but we're going to start from here. This is, I said, okay, this bounce with the gap, and this level is a big level here, 119.65. We are above it, so we're going to go all the way. Then this was my target. Initial target was, initial means, see, this is 33.30, and this is the high here. This 33.30 is coming from the monthly chart, but this high is 33.80. This was the target. And then it was coming very close to 61%, 134.38, and 34.14 is right there. 34.14 is this low here. Okay, so this was the target. Either this, or 61%. So all three things were coming together, and extension also 127% of this A, B, C was coming there, right? So I said this would be the target. So I start going long, right? Obviously, when I decided that this thing is going to go from here to here, and I know it, then why would I go short? I did a couple of shorts, I'm not gonna lie, but when I know that it's gonna do a good retracement after a big move to the upside, yeah, but you have to be very careful when you go against it. But the trend was up, so let's get started. All right, this was the trade. Long, then again long, then again long, long, long. Keep just finding this magic IV system. You see, all of these are long. I'm not showing almost every entry. So there are lots of entries, but the one I took, and a lot of them I took, but I didn't make the chart as well. So those trades are not even here. The one I had the time to make the chart. Okay, so you see this one on the July. How many buys? Buy. Precise. The indicator comes down, goes up. Red candle turn into blue, and you take it. That's it. Okay. And look at this. Just keep going, right? Excuse me. And then, see, keep going, right? And then we reached to a point where I made another chart. Now the target I says 33.80. And this was in 4th August. So far from here, we got to this point, 1100 point. But notice that we end up making more because every time it dip, we get in from the bottom, and then you go to the top and cash out, and then again the dip. So 1100 pip turns out to 2000 pip. You understand? So this is how it is. So at this point on August 4th, I made this chart. 3380 was the target. So what happened to that? Again, start longing, long, long, long. See, this was the entry, and then again find an entry long. You see this indicator is low here, right? And then it never came low. There was no entry but this one. And then look what happened. Right? Similarly, see here goes up, then this one, but this one was I don't know if I took it or not. I think I took it. Yeah, see this arrow here? Okay, so I took it, but it went, against me. Once in a while that happens. No big deal. When you make hundreds of pips, every time my SL hit, the system is 25 pip SL. It requires 25 pip SL. Period. Okay, when this reversal candle, see this black candle and first blue candle, you open a trade. This is, I usually open a little late, just to confirm that, a couple of blue candles there. That's fine, right? But if you immediately put an SL right behind this low, it's 25 pip, because these candles are based on tick size, not the time. This 20-minute mean nothing. Okay, I just have it there because otherwise, if I say 15-minute, then the people will start opening regular 15-minute candles and screw up the whole thing. Okay, these are the candles printed. This is what you need. A special custom built indicator which I provide when you subscribe, and there is a process. And then when you do that with the help of 1 minute chart, a hosting chart, and then you open 40-minute and 20-minute chart. So you have these candles. They are very precise. See red, 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 blue, going on, and this indicator is down. You buy. So continue. Okay, so this is in August. Look, buy here a little bit, right? So when you are in profit, you move your SL a little bit, just like here. See, I'm in profit. I move the SL, break even plus some 15-20 pips, and then let it go towards my target. And when we hit the target, close the trade. Simple as that. Okay. So this was a nice trade here. This was a nice trade here. All three trades by the book. Look at this, September 12th, 480 pip, straight, non-stop. Okay, and then this is the one that I did yesterday, and I said target is 3380, which I showed you the chart, right? And we hit 3380 and more, 3414, and I showed you where it is. Let me show you again. And then this is the final chart. 3414 is this low. So this is the final chart, touchdown, where I started sometime in April, right? That, this is what's going to happen, and, hundreds of pips to make, and we made. So this is what it is. Euro yen finally reaches its target, may go higher, but I will see, and I'll make another chart, whatever, and then give it to my subscribers. And I do webinar where I explain all these times, Wednesday and Sunday, which pair, what to do. And all these charts, I make the template and give out the template, so that when you subscribe, what you do is you open a Euro Yen weekly chart, simple regular chart, and apply the template, and you will have whole thing, like all the bullets, the numbers, the lines, everything on your computer in a live chart, and it will be running. So you don't have to do any of these works, and I provide almost 12 pairs and 5 indexes. All this, all those important currencies: USD, pound, euro, yen, and Aussie, CAD also. Okay. So all the charts, monthly charts, weekly charts, like that. So you can take advantage of it using Magic IB system. I provide all the indicators for Magic IB system, indicators, EA, which alarms when the setup is ready. On a 20-minute chart, it will start beeping. Okay, so you can make your favorite pairs. You can apply that EA, and it will alert you when the setup is ready. Okay, so it's a complete one-man gang type of a system, precise system, and you don't need anything else for that. after that. Let me show you a couple of more charts. For example, this is not only the euro yen. I have something like this on almost everything. I know where which pair is going where. Okay. For example, look. Okay, this is the chart that the first chart. Okay, we came again. All right, no problem. So this is what the first chart, and this is the final chart. Okay, so euro yen history is finished. Now let me show you euro USD. See euro USD chart, a weekly chart I made in January 9th of this year, in the beginning of this year, that we're gonna go from here to here. Where we end up now? Here, exactly where I said. And this is almost 1200 pips, 1300 pips, something like that, from here to here. You can count yourself. Okay, from 03 to 17, almost 18, right? My target was higher than that. That was 2041, and we touched that. Okay, by mistake I got this chart, but my target was here, and 2041, and we hit that, and now we're gonna drop. All right, and this system is so accurate and so precise. Let me show you a couple of more charts. You will be amazed. This is 14 September, just a few days ago. Look, for 40-minute chart, pound yen, precise entries, right? This one is for hundreds of pips. This alone from here to here is 170 pip. Even though the entry is late, I'm late almost like 40 pip. This should be 200 pip trade. Okay, there is nothing here. The indicator comes down, going up, red candle turn into blue. You open a trade, that's 200 pips right there on September 14th. I made 170 out of this entry. Right? This is my entry. This is my SL. Moved to here, and then finally I said enough is enough. Closed it. Another trade, same thing. It dropped, gave me something like that, exact same entry, and then went up for more than this. Look, see that? It came. This is the area. It hit and dropped back to this high, gave me a precise entry, went 240 pip, and trade is alive. SL move here. So this is what it's all about. These are the entries, all of them. From here to here is probably like 1,000, if not 1,000, 700, 800 pip run, and I caught all of them. Okay, with the help of Magic IB system, and of course my analysis. I don't have chart open to my analysis of pound yen, which shows very high, right? That chart is only for the subscribers. When you subscribe, you get it, and you will know which pair, Aussie yen, where it is going, CAD yen, where it's going, Euro Aussie, pound USD, all of that. So I have weekly chart, monthly chart showing the direction, and then with the help of Magic IB system, we hit the charts, and we hit the market like that for hundreds of pips. Okay, so this between these 2 days, I had two trades in 2 days, 170 pip and 240 pip, only in pound yen. And the trades yesterday I just showed you. This was the one. Then this is the second, and this is the third, which also went almost 100 pip. Okay, it went there. See, 110 pip. This was an entry that I took right there, right? But this was another entry. See how many entries? You had this entry too, which I missed. Okay, I didn't take this one, but I took this one, and I didn't need to take this one because I was already in. But this market gives you entries all over the place, but precise entries, no confusion. Okay. For example, For example, this is an entry, right? I make an entry here. It goes up. I start moving my SL, right? So maybe around 10 pip, it comes and hit me and take me out for 10 minus 10 pips, right? Does it mean anything? The amount of pippage that I showed you, how many you make. So once in a while, if your SL hit, it's just throw it away. It's like nothing. Okay, 10 pip, 20 pip, okay, no problem. That's like an expense of running business, right? If you're doing $1,000, $2,000 sale, basically not even 500 is profit. Everything else is just the bills. At the end of the month, you have to pay rent, this, that, electric, water, payroll, right? So once in a while, your SL will hit, but only for 25 pips or 20 pips. Most of the time, it's not even that. Why? Because Most of the time you will be, your SL will hit around like maybe break even. When the price start moving, you move your SL, right? And then it comes and hits you, and you already at the break even, so no big deal, right? No loss, no gain, forget about that. Then again, you have an entry, you make it, and it just right after you make the entry, it reverses and it takes you 25 pips. Okay, once in a while that happens too. But most of the time in front of you, what happens? From here to here, never hit the entry and then gone. From here to here, never hit the entry, gone. If you take this one, if you take this one, if you take this one, all of them going, right? So this is how it is. Just wanted to show you the Euro Yen chart finally came to an end after almost 1600 pip, right? 17 actually, okay, 1700 pip run. So, and I have charts and the Euro USD I just showed you, right? And I have pound yen chart, which is way to the outside, showing it, but step by step. And I show you the step in my webinars, Wednesday, 4 o'clock, and Sunday, 4 o'clock. And I record the webinar so that if you cannot attend, you can see the recording, okay, later. And then you can always, if you don't understand anything, you can always ask me in the email, Skype, Twitter, all of that. All right, so this is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great and wonderful weekend, the rest of the week.